Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Pistol Pete here. Sorry I haven't uploaded lately. My shadow play hasn't exactly been working, and I've had a lot of trouble going on. Like, I've had a ton of assignments, and I'm also kind of in a fight with one of my old friends, and so far it's not gonna go down too well by the sounds of it. So tomorrow I might possibly be in a fight. I don't necessarily want to be in a fight, but by the way the conversation is shaping up, I probably will end up in a fight. And this kid is kind of dodgy. He's a drug dealer. He abuses drugs, and I would show like a before and after picture of him, but for privacy reasons I have respect not to do that. However, I will put some screenshots up of the conversation, and you guys can basically see for yourselves on what's going down. It's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, because if I do get into a fight, then he's gonna have all his clients who buy the drugs off him or whatever, and they're gonna be supporting him. I don't necessarily have like a tough group of friends, I guess you could say, who are used to fighting. Like, they don't necessarily fight, and neither do I, but shit happens, and sometimes, you know, you just gotta face whatever comes towards you rather than run away, and not exactly fast, so there's no chance of me running away. And I don't know, I can either talk myself out of the situation, hopefully, or if things like do get bad, then I guess I'll just have to try and like 3v1 or 1v3, me versus three of them, or more, maybe less, maybe it's just him. I have no idea. Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of scary. And I'm gonna tell you how the situation occurred. So I'm at my friend's gathering, and I tell my mate, his name's Charlie, that I was really tired, which I was. I was exhausted. I might have gone clubbing the night before or something, I'm not too sure, but I was shattered. We went to his gathering, and I just wanted to chill out, you know, talk to the guys, have fun. There was four of us. I was in the room playing on the Xbox and stuff, and this kid called Charlie was in the kitchen doing drugs, and I don't really agree with what he was doing. He was literally doing, like, he was smoking joints, he drank a bottle of vodka, he popped Xannies, I think he did speed as well, but I'm not too sure. And he was just flaming. He wanted to fight. So I'm sitting there on the couch, fast asleep. By this time it's about 12 o'clock, and I'm just shattered. So I'm asleep, and he comes on over, and he sits down on the couch next to me when I'm asleep, and he starts jabbing me, and he says 3 times. Honestly, it was more like 10-15, because he persisted and persisted, and I said stop about a good 2 or 3 times, and he just carried on doing it. And I'm sure you guys can justify my actions later on when I basically explain what happened. So he jabs me. I wake up, I'm like, dude, stop, I just want to sleep. He carries on doing it. Look, I'm not in the mood, I just want to sleep. Carries on doing it. Look, final warning, just stop, I'm not in the mood for this. And guess what he does? He carries on jabbing me. And so I get up. I could have done a lot worse. I could have hit him, I could have thrown him onto a table, I could have thrown him onto the floor. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't even hurt him. I got up and I just grabbed him and threw him down onto the sofa, just like a little bit, so he's like basically lying down, and I get up. And so basically I just pulled myself up by pushing him down. And that's it. That's literally what happened. And the next part, everyone's going to enjoy this, because it's absolutely nuts. So I get up and I back off, and you should have seen his face. It was so fucked. He was so pissed off. He took off his top and got really close into my face. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, oh, you starting on me. And I'm like, dude, look, just chill. go and play on the Xbox. I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm tired. I don't need any of this. And he keeps persisting, asking for a fight, and I'm like, no, I don't want to fight. Please just chill out, calm down. And of course he persists, and I can't do anything at this point because we're at a standoff between whoever does something first. And because I'm pinned in the corner, like, I can't do anything. The exit is behind him and he's in front of me, so I can't do anything. And my friends wouldn't do anything, they were just standing there. And so I grabbed him by the throat and pushed him up the wall, and I was like, dude, stop. I don't want this. And I threw him to the floor, and God, I thought his face was bad enough. He was absolutely fuming by this point. He wanted to kill me. He got up, tried swinging for me, and my friend grabbed him, pulled him into the other room. I was like, guys, alright, I'm gonna get out of here, this has just gone too far. And so I walk out of the exit, and I'm putting on my shoes, and I have my torch in one hand, and all of a sudden, I get hit from behind, I drop my phone and stumble back. Guess who it is? It's Charlie. He's fucking behind me. He tails me out. And he then proceeds to stand on my phone and basically crushes it. And it's absolutely fucked. I can't use the letter A anymore. I can't physically put A. It does work sometimes, but most of the time it jumps to Q. But thank God to spell checks, it actually corrects the word from, like, so if I type in and with a Q, it sometimes corrects to and. Not all the time, but sometimes. And so basically that's how I'm bearing to text. And he keeps coming up into my face and he just wants to kill me, and I just turn around, get out of there, and I drive home. Nearly got a speed ticket because I was doing 17 to 30. God knows how I didn't get a speed ticket. And it's literally just been awkward from there on. And then actually, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? I'm not too sure. Is it yesterday or the day before? He came up to me and apologized. And guess what? Today, he just carries on with the argument. I honestly don't understand. And that's where some of the screenshots come in. It's a little bit of hit and mix. It like literally the days vary. It's crossed over between several days, and personally, I thought I presented my text in quite a professional manner, like put myself down onto his level so we can be a more related kind of field, and we can actually solve this. But eventually it actually breaks into an argument because he thinks that he's in the right, I think I'm in the right, but at the end of the day, no one's in the right. The only person that knows the story is time, realistically. And yeah, he's kind of reversing the blade onto me and making himself the victim and making me look like the guy that pursued him and tried fighting him. And honestly, guys, I assure you, I swear down on my family's life that that's not the case. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Please tell me what you think down in the comment section, and wish me luck when I get back to college, because I honestly don't know how I'm gonna be able to cope with this, what I'm gonna say, or how I'm actually gonna be able to fight off that many people. It's gonna be tough. Anyway, peace out.